Since we started to operate in the Chiquibul 11 years ago with our partners with Guatemala, Balam, other institutions, we learned from those early days that we have to be very careful about these other kind of activities. Last 2 years, which means in 2017, the big forest fires that happened in Guatemala, there were over 60 clandestine airships that were discovered after the fire was over in the Maya Biosphere Reserve. So if you ask us then what could happen in the forest of Chiquibul if left alone, if not really being put into a program of enforcement, then certainly that can always be a probability, because these are big chunks of land that pretty much is far away, inaccessible. So it is something that in foresight, in advance time, we said we don't want to deal with those elements. We need to contain them, we need to control them. What we become much more afraid also is because cattle ranchers are more elite and they're more organized, and they will confront. That is the issue. And so how do we are able to deal with that is we need really to address it from the very beginning days and not leave it until we won't be able then really to deal with the problem. Even though it's now an ongoing one, even though it might be seen as, this is not really a major problem, but that is what we know what's going to be happening then. So even cattle, so even milk farming is now evolving into cattle ranching as a matter. And that is one of the key problems that we might come about more.